Anyway, hello. Welcome to. You'll never believe this. I finally figured out what number we are. We are on episode 20 of the Cringe Music Podcast, which translates to episode 9 if you're on YouTube. I did it. I figured out what number we're on. It only took me 4 weeks.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck. So, albums this week. Redvox, Realign. Scroll down a little bit and get Stevens, because it's at the bottom here and I lost it. Fuck, where is it? I was literally just listening to it. What the fuck is your album called?
I think I did Unleash the Archers.
Abyss by Unleash the Archers? Yeah, I see it now. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to botch the shit out of yours, Conley, so I'm not even going to try. Vildhjarta.
Yeah, good enough.
And I don't know what the...
Don't even try.
I'm not even gonna try with the other bit. Nope. Swedish something, I think. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so Realign, latest album by Redvox. A little bit of background info. Redvox is a band fronted by Vinny from Vinesauce, which is
you said that right,
which is very cool. And I think one of his friends, Mike, I don't know if it's the same Mike who also streams on Twitch, Jabroni Mike. I don't know if it's a different Mike, but potentially another Twitch streamer involved as well, and some of their friends. Sort of a psychedelic rock band type of deal, because Vinny's really into, like, David Bowie and Radiohead and those type of rock bands. Really, like, dad rock type of stuff. I've listened to a couple of other tracks from his band, like In the Garden, obviously being one of their more popular tracks. What's that other album of theirs that I've listened to a couple of tracks off of? I have to pull up Fubar to see, because I don't remember what the album's called. Scroll down here. Another Light. Yeah, there's some good tracks on Another Light as well. And then they have like this like shitpost album called Blood Bagel. And there's a track on there called Vomit in the Ball Pit that's really good. But anyway, Realign. This is the first album of his that I think I've listened to in full, and I don't really have anything bad to say about this. I think from front to back, this album's really solid. I guess some highlights for me, Why Can't This Be Easy, Reeling from the Rafters, Ozymandias. There's a few other tracks in there that, like I said, they're all really good, but those are just some standouts for me off the top of my head. Nothing bad to say about this, really. That's all I got.
Where is Conley?
Oh, I usually let you go.
This was interesting. I used to watch a lot of any stuff when I was younger, so I thought it was cool that he's in a band. I didn't even realize he was until I was looking up the album for this and the article for it came up. But yeah, this was a good album. I really liked it.
Yeah, it. I completely forgot about that this was the person. That this was the person that does those YouTube Twitch channel. I completely forgot. And having watched any of his stuff and then listened to this, there's like a level of like disconnect because I don't expect it. But it's good. I enjoy it. It's good. Like psychedelic indie rock. It's definitely something that I can just kind of like space out to again and don't mind listening to. It's very easy listening for me again. I like it. Good.
Yeah, and if I recall correctly, the album art for this was generated by like one of those AI art generator sites.
Okay.
So yeah, it's good. So whoever would like to go next?
Me album time.
Yeah.
This album's surprisingly good. I actually found these through a guy at Zaxby's. He came in with a shirt and I was talking to him. Because it had the black metal font but it had like a knight on it. So I thought like death power metal, and yeah, that's pretty accurate. It's good. It's really interesting the way they play it because it's not like typical power metal. It has an active progression and it's not just constantly upbeat all the time. But standouts on this are Legacy, Soulbound, Waking Dream, and the track title of this.
Yeah. So I didn't get to listen to all of this. I did listen to, I want to say, maybe half of it, though, at the very least. So I guess a thing that I have with power metal is that I do like the instrumentals for the most part, but it's usually just like the style of singing that I'm not really a fan of. Because, like, most of the metal I like with, like, singing, it's either like prog metal type of stuff or just really brutal kind of screaming kind of thing is what I'm into. So I don't want to say that I hated this. Like, I liked the instruments, obviously. It's just maybe the singing isn't really my cup of tea. It's all right for what it is, for sure. And if you're into power metal, I'm sure you'll probably like this.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this album. It was nice seeing a female lead for a power metal band,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
I know they're out there.
there's only 2 that I know of.
Really, I could have. Maybe I'm thinking of a different genre then. 'Cause
Or
there's one more.
3. There's 3 that I know of because there's Brothers of Metal, um, Unleash the Archers, and then Battle Beast.
Oh, Battle Beast. Okay, I think. Interesting. Either way, I actually really liked her voice. It was really it was really refreshing to hear female vocals on power metal. Um. Overall, I mean, to be honest, that's probably my biggest takeaway is that it was really nice to have a female vocalist. For once. All in all, it's good power metal. It's not much I can say about it.
Power
I think
metal is power metal is power metal.
power metal is power metal. I think I saw that something that I think you've mentioned before, Steven, is I find interesting about power metal. It's one of those genres that like every album most people put out has a fucking theme to it or has some kind of storyline behind it.
Yeah.
And I read that this one is like a continuation of their last album, and I was like, oh, well, I have to listen to that one. I'm like, now I have to listen to all these other ones to get the fucking storyline. It's interesting. It's interesting to see the quote unquote storylines in
You should
like metal.
I don't think well, no, I did recommend this band, but I didn't recommend my favorite album from them. If you like stuff like that, you should look up a band called Blind Guardian.
Okay.
I've
They
heard
have
of
a
them.
song. They have a album called Nightfalls, I think is the name.
Okay.
But that one takes place in Middle Earth.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll have to give that one a listen.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a long ass album, so I don't think I would recommend it here.
That's
Um,
fair. That's fair.
Hold on. Nightfall. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. I love how I'm just sitting here. Nightfall in Middle Earth. That's the name of the song. Or album.
Okay, I'll have to look at
Um Also anything from Luca Turillia is good. I've played them before here too.
that. Okay. So I guess that leaves my album. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of the album because I had to look up how to pronounce Vildhjarta. Because God knows I don't fucking speak Swedish. This is good. This is like a kind of a genty progressive metal with some like hardcore in it. some like deathcore vocal, a little of the like more harsher vocals. I just really, really fucking love the breakdowns in this album. Like, oh my god, the amount of fucking just straight up headbanging I do to this album just from the fucking breakdowns alone is mind boggling. Um, there's not much for me to say other than guitar go wheedly wheedly. If you like that kind of shit, then you'll like this album.
Yeah, this was fucking great.
Hmm.
I didn't get to listen to all of this either, but I did listen to more than half of it at the very least, and yeah, it fucking shreds. I thought it was going to be an instrumental album because the
Hmm.
opening track, Lavender Haze, doesn't have any vocals, but then there's vocals every track after that. Um,
What? I have a I have something I need to say about that.
I'm sure you do. Um, the intro on what was it, Phantom Assassin? I swear I've heard on some like creepypasta YouTube video before.
Oh.
But it's been so long, it just triggered something in me. I'm like, I've heard this before, and I don't know where. Um, but that was really cool. Nothing bad to say about this. This is like one of my favorite types of metal, so I love this, and I'll definitely check out more from them.
So, when I was looking for this album, I kept seeing the song titles, and I thought they were like off-brand JoJo's characters.
Uh huh.
So I listened to the album, and I was like, "This sounds exactly like something a name for a stand would be picked from."
Purple Haze, Lavender Haze, close enough.
Yeah,
It's the localized name that they didn't use.
exactly. But no, this was a really good album. I always like finding new stuff to put into my playlists for when I work out, and this one went in it.
Yep.
This and anything NBA YoungBoy makes me feel like I could fight God and win.
Have you listened to Comethazine before?
Yes.
Okay. He makes some fucking fighting music, some shit that gets me fucking like you. Oh my god.
Like that shit, Southside Suicide, or really
Yeah.
any early Suicide Boys, or like
Yeah.
power metal.
Yeah.
Perfect workout music.
Yeah.
Well, do we know what albums we want for next week?
Possibly.
Yeah.
So I'm either thinking of doing a soundtrack or uh, a throwback.
Oh, you could do a throwback.
Cool. Eiffel 65's Europop it is.
Oh,
Oh.
hell yeah.
Okay. Well, you're probably gonna hate me for my throwback.
Oh.
I'm picking early 2 Days Grace.
Ah!
You're welcome.
I don't really. No. Please.
You're welcome.
So, for mine, we can either pick a anime albums question mark.
Anime albums question mark.
But I need you to be warned that in order for you to listen to that, I will legally require you to listen to every remake of Fly Me to the Moon on it.
Oh God. I am making you listen to 3 days to 1X, so pick whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay. So it seems that there's a problem with my album on Spotify and that they've included a bunch of fucking remixes. So I'm gonna have to like make a playlist to link you of the correct songs to send you.
I hate that shit, dude. Yeah, like album mix, album edit, slow mix.
Like I have the album like downloaded on my computer.
Yeah.
So let me. Yeah, I'll just make a fucking playlist for this. Hold on. And and like the track listing is wrong. Hold on, they've got
They
like
have
they have
four
like four
versions of
versions
Blue.
of Blue, and I don't know which
Yeah.
one's the album version.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. It might just be easier for me to just like send you guys a folder of the tracks I have.
It actually looks like Jesus fuck. They have I don't know why they do this. Why do you put so many mixes of the same song on here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like make a folder and put it on a cloud drive and send it to you.
Okay.
Because this is dumb.
Yeah.
I hope you have a music player that can play Flax, by the way.
Yeah, I could find one.
If you don't, just download Foobar.
Yeah, I have that.
Foobar best. Okay. So, question.
Hmm.
Y'all want the saddest anime series ever for the album? That's the one I was talking about.
Okay.
Or, we can go with... I already picked New Jabez, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. Let's see. We'll just do it this way. I'm just gonna scroll through my recently watched and see what I land on. Okay. Well, I guess that rules that out because I doubt any of you are gonna pick that. So your options are Satori Zoom or an anime album.
I don't know what either could possibly be.
Yeah.
Pick one at random.
Yep.
All right, we're listening to the Ava soundtrack.
Neat.
Okay.
And then next week I will force you all to listen to probably the worst thing ever.
You already showed us Ice JJ Fish. What more is there that isn't fucking
I've never subjected you to just an RPG.
right? That's the fucking guy that I was about to fucking say out
I
loud.
love Reshiram.
I'm just gonna keep. Yeah.
Everyone's gonna hop in the chat. I'm gonna be like, so how'd everyone like it? Everyone's just gonna be like, we didn't listen to it. Go fuck yourself.
I would rather die. Alright, cool. My shit finally finished uploading. Cool. Let me get a link.
This might be interesting to y'all. Have you ever heard of flat panel speakers?
Yes.
I'm thinking I think I might try to make some here soon because you can make them for not that expensive. All you need is some exciters.
I have no idea what that is.
They're like it's basically a piece of audio equipment that you just attach it to something and it makes that thing a speaker. So you can literally drill one into your desk. It makes your desk the speaker.
Interesting.
You can also buy one.
You could.
Not buy one, make it yourself.
An exciter?
Yeah, it's
pretty yeah.
So, do you have a pair of old Bluetooth headphones you're not using?
No.
Okay.
I had to fucking clean out all my old shit because I was
The sound quality wouldn't be worth it then, but you could go to like Home Depot or something and buy a pair of the DeWalt earbuds for like $30.
Oh, I can get the exciters are like that same price.
That's fair.
Yeah, so but apparently you can there's these acoustic ceiling tiles that if you attach them to that, they sound better than shelf speakers. So
interesting.
Yeah, I've heard about that because I wanna buy a couple of them to put up on my wall behind my TV because y'all know I have my rack of tower speakers.
Mm-hmm.
But and like my audio equipment on one side, but I don't really have anything hooked up to the TV. And this is what I normally play on. In fact, I've got it rigged up right now to where I'm sitting on the couch. Also, whoever told me it's not time to upgrade was fucking stupid. So, y'all should definitely upgrade because the experience is actually worth it right now.
Great to what?
I got
Your
a
graphics card.
I got a 3070 and a Ryzen 7. I think I'm good.
Oh yeah, I can't ever fucking get my hands on a fucking anything better than what I have. I have a 1060. I can't get in my hands on any of the 30 series.
I just finished rebuilding my new PC.
Oh wait, no, I have a 2070, not a 3070. What am I?
Go
I-
AMD. The cards are gonna be cheaper.
AMD cards are cheaper right now.
I've
Yeah.
heard
Are they actually
that
fucking available?
I've heard that certain AMD cards are better, but the problem is AMD's what is it? Drivers are kind of not great.
Did they
Just
not fix
build
it?
your own drivers. It's fine.
Just code your own drivers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've done it before. It's really
No.
not that hard.
No, I'm good.
You just edit the stock profile through command line. But nah, the graphics card that I upgraded to is an RX 6600 XT.
Mm.
I got it for $500.
Let me do a Google search. Hold on.
Every time I've looked,
Which I think is about 200 above MSRP, but that's fine.
every time I've looked, they've been
What do
sold
you
out.
what do you have? An RTX what XT?
RX 6600 XT.
Okay. So, oh, that's actually okay. Yeah, that's really good actually. Okay.
Yeah, but you can find them pretty cheap right now.
Oh,
I mean, objectively.
a 6600 XT?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm looking, and currently you can buy them for oh wait, why does this say $1,000 on logical increments? It's like $440 on Newegg right now. But it's out of stock.
Yeah.
That's my problem. Is everything's been fucking out of stock, or I need to save for other things.
Give me 1 second, friend.
Not bitch.
Miles just showed up. He's got to sign the title for the Pontiac so I can sell it.
Neat.
You just got off work?
I mean, however long it took me to get here, but
That would explain the uniform.
This is now Steven's Car Tips, a subsidiary of Cringe Crew Music Podcast.
Shit. It's in the red truck at Taylor's.
why is it in the red truck?
Because all my titles are in there right now. I moved them over because I was getting the truck fixed. Or I was going to get this fixed. I am still here, friends. If we would like to talk album picks.
We already did.
That's fair.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I don't even know where I'm fucking going. Well, I have to go over there anyways, so I'm gonna tow the truck home today. I'll let you know when it gets here, and I'll drive the title over tonight.
Anywho, yeah, we've got album picks. So the thing that I wanted to mention really quickly is there are more and more concerts coming up that I am increasingly excited for.
Mhm.
So tomorrow night, JPEG Mafia, very excited for that.
Yes.
Also, what else is happening soon? I gotta look at my calendar. So that's happening tomorrow, December 4th. Zeal and Ardor, Opeth, and Mastodon. Very excited for that. So that's in 3 weeks. I got an email the other day that I guess Gorillas is doing some kind of live movie thing that's going to be in theaters. So I'm going to check that out.
Oh, they're doing another Gorillas experience like they did in the early 2000s?
It's like some kind of movie thing that's in theaters. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
they did that in like 2005, I think.
Weird. What else we got? Oh yeah, some shit that was announced. What was it, last week? If I scroll down here, let me see. Here we go. Scroll up a bit. So, Dark Tranquility and Cattle Decapitation are going on tour next year, and I'm hyped for that. So, let's see. Cataclysm and Nailed to Obscurity are opening for Dark Tranquility. Not familiar with those bands, but I'm sure they're great, so we'll see how that is. For Cattle Decapitation, they have a few bands opening for them, but not all of them are going to be on each tour. So, let's see who we've got. Last 10 Seconds of Life, Creeping Death, and Extinction AD. It looks like for the Salt Lake stop, though, Creeping Death is not going to be performing, so they're going to have 2 of the 3 openers for that date. So, very excited for that. That's, I think, happening sometime later, well, early next year. But more concert stuff. Very cool. Anyway, we've got our album picks for next time. I don't have anything else. If you guys don't have anything else, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Oh, I saw a really cool Victrola record player at an antique shop the other day, and I think it was like $600.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I keep meaning to. I have one. It's in storage at my mom's house though, and I've been meaning to look into getting it restored, possibly. I have a few records for it, but I don't know where they are, so I need to find where those are. And they're like these heavy ass like metal records or something.
Oh no.
I don't know. They're like really heavy, and they feel like they're made out of metal or something. It's weird. But yeah, at some point I'll get that restored when I have more money than I do now, because I'm sure it's expensive. But anyway, that's all we got.